Hey guys, welcome to another video on my channel. In today's video we are going to be running the storm weapon once again. This time I have it loaded up on my ʀᴏ instead of my ʀᴏ. So I've switched things up here. I'm also running a Punisher Griffin. I actually really like this setup. I think I might consider to turn this into a Mark II later on. It'll be interesting to see how much damage Mark II Punishers do. Man, this guy's getting he's getting shredded up there. Less than half health. That's a lot of damage for Punishers, and this is just level 12 max, not Mark II. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be bringing out my ʀᴏ with shock, not shock trains, storm weapon rather, later on in the game when I need to defend at close range. I'm trying to see if I can actually hit that stalker there. We've got a Griffin. Not sure what he's running other than geckos. Oh man! I don't know if you saw that that Fury right at the back there. He just took a face full of aphids. Someone on my team is really chucking a lot of aphids. Wow. Let's see if we can get around here. Actually, I'm going to move a little bit this way first. Let's see if we can wear down this player here. One build which I have noticed been doing, some crazy damage for me, at least when I'm trying to get video footage, is the Punisher Griffin. Seems to be doing really well for me. So if you don't have, a build that you find working for you, definitely try to consider the Punisher Griffin, because it seems to do well for me. If you don't have Tyranza Magnums or Orkan Panatas, this is the next build that I would say go for. And it's cheap too. I mean, Punishers are silver, so anything that helps that way. Oh man, I got hit pretty bad there. I'm just waiting for this Rhino to get close. I'm going to use my storm weapon now. You can see how much damage that's doing from up close. That was actually pretty crazy. So my goal now is going to be to see if I can actually get closer to these guys. Let's work on this Lancelot. One thing actually that I like about this build with the ʀᴏ is that you have the energy shield to help as well. Just gonna move back here. Staying out of that player's range, but you can see the storm weapon wearing him down a bit. These players are trying to knock down my shield there. I'm gonna move back here because this player, he needs to get within that 300-meter range. But I'm seeing weapons pop off too, which is bad for him. So if I can get close with this build, that would be ideal. Just walking in that direction, just taking my time, because obviously my energy shield needs to be replenished a bit. And then when I get close enough, I'm gonna go in for the attack. We might get a player spawn in here soon. Kind of waiting for that to happen. Okay, maybe not. See if I can knock this guy's shield down. That should make him vulnerable. So you can see that was from about 300 meters or so away. I would say this is going to be an interesting one. So you can see how much damage I'm doing to this Leo here up close. That's 3 storm weapons. See if I can get close to this hover. Come on, closer. Oh, almost. Let's see if I can spawn in. Let's use hover vis hover. Gonna lock onto this player. And that should be about game, almost. They might have another player spawning in here, but the game's over. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is after we just go through the rewards at the end here and see, oh, what is this? Increased by 50%. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so this is how we stacked up. The gameplay at the end, I think, was interesting. The ʀᴏ was Storm versus the ლიᴏ. You could see how quickly I was taking that ლიᴏ down in terms of you know, their health, and that really shows the power of their weapon from up close. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna run a second game. Hopefully I'll land on a smaller map like Power Plant, maybe Valley or something, but that way we can take a look to see how well it does on a large map and a small map. So anyways, let's head on to game number 2. Okay, so game number 2 we have dropped in on Dreadnought map. This is going to be an interesting one because it's kind of like Canyon map, you know, with a lot of cover. So I think if I were to gravitate towards center with the ʀᴏ Storm, I might end up doing well. Trying to see if I can focus down this player here, help my teammates out. Trying to focus down that hover robot with my Punisher Griffin. Okay, so we've got a guy back here with, looks like Tyrans or something. I'm just going to wear down that shield so that he doesn't have a shield to work with. Let's see if we can work on this player here. Oh man, he's getting shredded up. Wow. They just brought another player in here. Okay. So now, I don't know what this player is in. Let's see if we can wear down this Lancelot. I think his shield's broken. Yep. It's funny how I'm right here by this pattern. So I'm going to be hitting him. He's going to turn around and see, oh, there's a Griffin. I managed to pop his weapon off though, so I think my team should be able to get that. I'm just looking around here to see who's nearby. Trying to knock down that shield there of that player. One thing that I like about the Storm weapon, it is very effective at knocking down shields. You can see this player, I think he's getting annoyed by me because his shield keeps on getting knocked down. Where's my teammates? Just trying to knock that shield down so he doesn't have a shield to work with. So you can see even at that range, I think it was about 250, very deadly. Gonna be moving closer here. Let's see, what is this guy in? Okay, so he's got Tyrans. I gotta make sure that I keep my distance here. This guy's going to get very close. I'm just loading up here so that I can fire in rapid succession. Okay, so here we go. There is a carnage there too. Look at how quickly I'm taking out that carnage. That was actually pretty good, I think, in terms of a demonstration of that build. We've got a player who's moving up top here somewhere. I don't know if he's above or... Yeah, it looks like he's above. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy out. Because we've got a player up top here who's trying to get my teammates. And where I'm able to take him out, or at least push him down below, so that he's more vulnerable. Let's see if we can get a shot in on him. There we go. Man, this is 3 versus 3. This is going to be tough. They've got a couple of guys spawning in that site as well. I'm going to make sure that... Oh, jeez. Here come the embers. Let me just lock in on this player. Let's just use the Goliath. Oh man, I'm getting hit on the side. Okay, so these guys are closing in on center. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Inquisitor. Let's go for this guy because he can't hit me. There we go. Oh man, now we got to be careful because now they've got they got a guy with Ember. Oh my gosh, I'm running. But I actually stand a bit of an advantage here because once I get out of, or once I go into that stealth, I will be able to hit this guy. Here we go. So that's... Yeah, he won't be able to take me out. So let's take him out. Let's take this guy out. And... Is that it? I'm not sure. Oh, they got another guy. Beef Supreme. I'm gonna try to see if I can take him out here because I have my stealth. Back him up into the corner. Come on, help me. There we go. Oh jeez, they have another bot. But I think this game's gonna be over because we have 5 beacons and there's no ways that you can capture 5 beacons with this map because it's just so wide open. That should be game. So I think that was a pretty solid performance. I think the highlight for me in this game was really when I went up against that Carnage Double Thunder. Because the rate of fire for the storm weapon is so fast, I was able to actually knock down his shield and take him out. I almost actually took out the player behind him who was targeting me from the previous battle. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I guess until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.